Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, August 2nd, and you are looking at Window Traders Market Profile of SPY, IWM, and QQQs, and a pretty nice way to start the month as we open with a gap higher, get close to our 7-day balance high, only to reverse, have a double distribution trend day down, and close with an outside day down. As we close below Friday's low, we take out Friday's high, take out Friday's low, and for now, again, hopefully by the end of the video we'll see, but for now it looks like the 4 o'clock close, not end period, the 4 o'clock close is below Friday's low, outside day down. Guess what? Same in the same in the Russell. Now Russell did not gap higher, but they did take out yesterday's high, and they do end up with an outside day down also. Qs do gap higher. They do take out both sides of the IB, but they do not have an outside day down. They end 11 wide. Russell ends 7 wide. We end 8 wide. Triple Qs, afternoon rally high in H, 11 wide. They go out with a price probe. We all go out with price probes as we all make new lows in M period. Russell goes out only 7 wide, afternoon rally high in J. We go out price probe, L's low is our first destination to the upside. We only end 8 wide. So then after that we have the single prints and then the day's high. Had a good day traded, didn't do a lot of trading. Missed one trade just now in M on a short, which kind of ticked me off. But a good day. I did 2 small trades early. I did a short in A, thinking the gap would get filled. Didn't get filled at A, but the short paid off the 442 puts. And then I got paid on a short in B when we one time framed down and finally filled the gap. They were both small plays. Then things got interesting. I was looking to start fading a new low. I didn't do it right away. I was like, eyes high is kind of important to me. E, we were 5 for 5 wide. E rips below B. I started a small call play right above I. Now, below eyes high, again, I tell the room this. I'm not asking you to do or telling you to do what I should do, because basically I wanted to see eyes high hold. It did not hold. We were 13 for 13 wide on Friday. Figured that day would get hit. So instead of getting out, I added there, and then I added pretty sizable when F went down. So the trade was in E, right above eyes high to F's low. I'm like, let's see if value low holds. It did at the time. I had some size calls there. In fact, I added once, it went up, took them off, came back down, added again. So I ended up getting paid nicely on that. Was I going against the grain? Of course I was. We were one time framing down with single prints, especially in F. However, value at the time was still overlapping the higher, and I didn't think we would go for Friday's low and try an outside day down that early. That's why I did the trade. I give reasons to my room and to you why I did it, and it paid me pretty nicely. Then after that, I didn't do anything as we had total chop G through K. If we had gone up and filled the single prints at the time where half back was, I would have started a short at half back, and again at the single print fill. Never got there. I didn't take it. The next trade I did was a long in L period. Once we made a new low to fade it, I did it a couple of times. It was working. I did it one more time in M. It worked, and then I had small left, took it off for a small loss on the remainder of it, but made money on the trade overall. The one trade I missed, I got one opportunity when M pushed up, and I attempted to get into the 440 puts, just never pulled the trigger. It would have pulled nicely as we went back down. So a good start to the month, to the week. A poor start for longs the way we closed. Now, I fully expect us to test the balance low going to tomorrow, but that doesn't mean the end of the world. Again, the monthly low is the key. As far as destination, upside, today's L's low, 438.07, price probe. Then the single prints, 439.23. From H's high, they get filled at 68, B's low. Then we don't have anything to the day's high of 440.93 and the all-time high monthly high of 441.80. For the downside, we have today's low of 437.21. Schwab on some systems is showing 437.30. It's 21 the low. Then 435.99 weekly low filling the gap at 72 cents. 27-point gap from July 23rd. 433.96 daily low, 433.62 9 wide from the 21st, and then 433.41 afternoon pullback low from the 21st. This is all here, and then 432.14 daily low. Why am I telling you all that? Because the destinations, again, are far and wide apart. If we get the weekly low here, fill the gap. Now, let's go to the charts, because nothing in the bigger picture changes until we at least get the weekly low. So, here's the weekly low. Last week's low is 435.99. I've been calling the weekly balance. I never went up in the weekly. Some people might have, and it would still be up for them. I was always balanced, so even if we take out last week's low, it's still balanced to me. However, some things do change. If we get acceptance, and boy, oh boy, do I mean acceptance, not just taking out the weekly low. Acceptance would mean closing below it. Acceptance would mean having another trend day below it. That's acceptance. If you get that, well, now not only are you in balance, but now the previous week's low comes into play, and that, my friends, is the monthly low. 7-day balance, outside day down. So if we get the weekly low, the 20-day moving average is at 435.53. Okay? So that's going to be very, very important if we do get that. The monthly low, again, is 421.97. Before we even get to that, we have the 50-day at 427.82. And we know what's gone on at the 50-day. But let's take things in baby steps. First things first. Take out the weekly low, which is the bottom of this 7-day balance. Take out the 20-day moving average. Then we could start discussing the monthly low and the 50-day moving average. Hope you had a great day trading. Please like and subscribe to this channel, and check us out at camelbacktrading.org. Have a lovely evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.